hope by now you appreciate that this is a big announcement. We would not be showing up in numbers like that with amazing leaders, both in the community but also in our government and our caucus, if it was not about something that we all really are committed to. You understand that equality and women empowerment is close to our value. This is something we deeply believe in, and we wanted to make a difference. And you would appreciate that in a rapidly changing and uncertain world, our government is focused on what we can control. I think a lot of people in their homes, those who are watching today, probably feel the uncertainty. There's a lot of things we cannot control. But there are things that we can control. We can control to protect our communities, we can protect to make sure that we build our economy, and we can empower Canadians to go ahead. And this is what this is all about. It's about empowering people, empowering Canadians. And as the Prime Minister has already stated, you would know, Budget 2025 will include generational investments designed to grow our economy and build a stronger Canada and even a stronger Canadians. To meet this generational goal, this is not business as usual. This is a shift that we're going. We must ensure that every Canadian, every single Canadian is empowered and has a real chance to get ahead. Every person in our nation, regardless of their gender, regardless of their background, regardless of their identity, must be able to live free from violence and harassment and to participate fully in our country's success, in our country's future. Canada has made historic progress toward gender equality. A major reason for this is the vital work of the Department for Women and Gender Equality, which Richie is leading superbly, and it's been created since 2018. I would say, my dear friend, was a great and necessary milestone in our nation history. And I would say today you will be proud of what we're going to be announcing and what we're going to be doing together. The sad reality, is that we're still seeing incidents of gender-based violence in our country, as well as rising hate and violence targeting 2S LGBTQ+I communities are a stark reminder that equality and safety, I insist, equality and safety must continue to be defended. That's why in Budget 2025 we'll provide sustained funding to advance equality and inclusion across Canada. This serious long-term commitment will ensure constant progress towards equality and safety for women, for girls, and for 2S LGBTQI+ people. And I think for that we should all be proud today. This is a moment in our nation history.
Good afternoon. Bonjour tout le monde. So good to be with all of you. I'm truly humbled to be here. Merci Rachel et merci François-Philippe d'avoir si bien lancé l'annonce aujourd'hui. It's great to be here at the National Gallery of Canada, a beautiful venue. Huge thanks to Paul and his team for hosting us today, and I'm really honored to be joined with so many incredible individuals and partners who've been working alongside me. Again, Minister Champagne, Minister Gomasti, Parliamentary Secretary Menard, MP Lepointe. Thank you so much, Mitzi Hunter and Tyler Boyce. You'll be hearing from them shortly. Our amazing, powerful Women's Caucus right beside me, Pride Caucus. Allies, Indigenous partners, and many of the phenomenal women's and 2S LGBTQI+ organizations that make change happen every single day. Canadians elected our new government with a mandate to keep them safe and to build a strong economy. And they sent the largest number of women MPs in our history to help lead the way. As Prime Minister Mark Carney has said, Canada is at a hinge moment. Our country is facing complex challenges, from turbulent global economy to our labor shortages and lagging productivity. The choices we make today, whether that's how we invest, who we empower, what barriers we remove, will determine whether Canada succeeds or gets left behind. So for the past 6 months, I've met with so many of you in this room, women and 2S LGBTQI+ leaders and advocates across Canada. And in August, many of us gathered in Toronto And I thank you so much for that frank and honest conversation about the challenges that you face each and every day and the support that you expect from the federal government. The message I heard was clear. We cannot build Canada strong without the full and equal participation of women and gender diverse Canadians. On ne pas que bâtir, yes. On ne peut pas bâtir un Canada fort sans la participation pleine et égale des femmes et des personnes de diversité et d'identité de genre. This work is deeply personal to me, and I know it is to all of you, which is why you've all shown up this morning, or this afternoon. And that's why I want to be clear when I say to you, I see you, our government sees you, and we have heard you. So today, I am pleased to join Minister Champagne and Minister Golmasti and all of us here to announce stable, predictable, and ongoing funding to advance gender equality and inclusion across Canada. This is over $500 million investment with help to ensure that women and gender diverse Canadians can live in safety and contribute fully to Canada's growth. Aujourd'hui, nous annonçons un financement stable, prévisible et durable pour faire progresser l'égalité des genres et l'inclusion partout au Canada. Ces investissements permettront aux femmes et aux personnes de diverses identités de genre de vivre en sécurité et de contribuer pleinement à la croissance de notre pays. Our government is investing $660 million over 5 years and over $131 million ongoing. And let me spell this out. Investing over $382 million over 5 years with $76.5 million ongoing to support Canadian women. This will stabilize the women's program, helping more women improve their economic security, achieve leadership roles, and succeed in all sectors of our economy. We are also investing over $223 million over 5 years with nearly $45 million ongoing to continue federal efforts to address gender-based violence. This funding will enhance prevention efforts and survivor supports because no one can learn, work, or lead if they don't feel safe at home, online, at school, or at work. To support 2S LGBTQI+ communities, we are investing over $54 million over 5 years with nearly $11 million ongoing in the 2S LGBTQI+ Community Capacity Fund. This funding will help strengthen community networks like the ones right here, protect rights, and make spaces safer and more inclusive. This budget, yes, you can cheer to that is This budget will also provide ongoing funding to help ensure the safety of pride parades for all who participate. Additionally, we are reaffirming our commitment to work with provinces and territories to support the continued implementation of the 10-year National Action Plan to End Gender-Based Violence. En investissant dans le leadership des femmes, en luttant contre la violence fondée sur le sexe et en soutenant les communautés de LGBTQ notre gouvernement protège les droits et libère le potentiel de chacun. Quand tout le monde a une chance égale de réussir, le Canada devient plus fort, plus sécuritaire et plus prospère. And this work builds on other measures in Budget 2025 that support women and gender diverse Canadians. This is what you've asked for. Through Build Canada Homes, we're investing $1 billion in transitional and supportive housing because safe housing is often the first step towards, as we all know, healing and a fresh start. Minister Champagne-Philippe announced earlier, we're introducing a code of conduct for the prevention of economic abuse, setting clear expectations for how banks identify, prevent, and respond to financial control and coercion. We all know too often that this is a hidden form of gender-based violence. We're reversing conditional sentencing for sexual assault so offenders serve their sentences in their correctional facilities, not in their communities. We're making the National School Food Program permanent, ensuring 400,000 children receive healthy meals every day at school so they can learn, grow, and thrive. And we are protecting Canada's National Early Learning and Childcare Program, which is helping 900,000 children get the strong start they deserve. So while parents are choosing, that they have the freedom to choose, build, and advance their careers and their futures, we are supporting that. I speak today not only as minister, but as a mother, a daughter, and a former small business owner. I've seen what happens when we remove barriers in this country. People step up, they build, they lead, and they open doors for others just like me and for so many of you here who have done just that. And that is why these investments, and this is what it's all about. We are choosing to invest in people, to hold and protect what we have worked so hard for so many years. We are removing barriers so everyone can thrive, empowering communities so talent is unlocked, which will enable growth that benefits every single person in this country. So to the frontline workers, shelters, advocates, community leaders, and colleagues who are here today, thank you from the bottom of my heart, my daughter Cassidy and my son Kyle, thank you. You are changing lives every day. And with these investments, we are here and we will continue improving the lives of more Canadians together. Canadians gave us a clear mandate to keep them safe and to grow our economy. We are delivering on that promise and that commitment, and together we will build Canada strong. Thank you, and merci.